Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's good to be back. It has been a few days, and yeah, I do want to kind of start off with a little bit of an apology for the fact that I've been gone all week, pretty much. My last stream was on day 2 of this week, and I know a lot of you guys are always excited to see the CWL stuff, but it's been a lot this week. I'll explain a little more. But yeah, hey guys, it's good to see you. It looks like a lot of you guys are here early. I feel bad that I kept you guys waiting so long. But there is a lot of good stuff to get through today. Let's start with the standings here. We do have some good news. And the good news is that we do pretty much have this promotion in the bag. Hey guys, it's good to see you. Tickle, Sud, Amaresh, Krish, GG, Wiz. I really appreciate you guys all showing up early. What's going on? And Raider, hey, what's going on? How's CWL looking? Saw y'all were 3-3. Yeah, we unfortunately, after day 2, did not look so good. But we managed to catch ourselves up. And we have a good spot to take 3rd place. I will get into the little details and what went wrong and what went right for us. It's good to see you guys. Ashish, Mangotra, good to see you guys. Yeah, it's nice that I have so many of you guys here to support me after a few days gone. And yeah, so essentially where we left off was in day 2. I had 4 attacks in this day, and then I failed one, but I did follow it up with 320, I remember that. So a little unfortunate that I failed that hit, but some small mistakes did add up. And then in day 3, we were up against Siva 2, which is an opponent that we had in Titan 2, if you guys remember that. If you don't mind, can you take a look at Itsu's Last War? Yes, I will be going through everything. And Wix, hey, it's good to see you. Yeah, so this opponent was essentially the toughest one of the week. They've got a lot of good players. And we did get a loss here. There were 5 2-stars. And at this point, I remember I wanted to go and do a live stream, but I was really more focused on trying to get defense because with 43 stars on us, I wasn't feeling good about the bases we had. So that is why I canceled the stream that week, or that day I should say. Man, we had their alt diva with our alt in T2 this week. That's, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they brought some good players there too. I don't think that this clan has any of their other clans in Titan 1. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is their only family clan in Titan 1. And day 4 was the same story. We kind of got smashed on defense. And this one was really unfortunate because we had some early fails. And then the enemy did destroy us quite a bit. They got 42 stars. And then from here, we had a good run. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 triples in a row. And we could have won, but we unfortunately had a 1-star in the end. That's what happens. It was a clutch run up until the very end. Lost 4 wars. Actually, we're about to win 4. And we did lose 3. And this is another war where, unfortunately, even for me, things did not go well. I had a couple fails. But overall, my hit rate is still not bad this week. I just don't think I was too careful in the planning. I kind of took these bases a little, like I underestimated them, is what I should say about that. And Parlayed, hey, what's going on? Quick question, does your army not get destroyed by poison bases? Well, actually, if anything, my army is very strong against poison bases. I would say that's the biggest weakness my army has is any double rage base if you like miss the backpack arrow. And this is the war against Itsu's clan. I know this is what most of you guys were looking forward to seeing. I did stack 6 triples on them, and there were lots of good attacks from our side in this war. This was finally one where I really feel like things went our way. So I will be going through a bunch of these replays. And yeah, to be honest with you guys, as much as I want to go through the replays, especially against Itsu's clan, I want to get the hits out of the way and confirm this promotion for us. All we need to promote is to win this war, and the enemy has done 7 triples and 8 misses, and we have 7 triples and 1 miss. So the job is pretty easy. Read full chat, Dhoom. I'll do my best, but there's so many people in the chat. So many people. Itsu is a clown. Itsu himself was pretty good, but some of his members, I'm not so sure. Like, I don't know what their plan was, and they had a good start to the week, but then it started to kind of not go so great. I mean, day 3 wasn't that great, but then losing to us pretty much broke their spirits, I think. And they did 37 stars today, which for them is not great. Anyway, let's take a look at the remaining bases here. This is not a base I'll be attacking. This is going to be from my teammate Leo. I wonder if Leo's in the chat. Did they not promote? Itsu's clan has confirmed the promotion. Swag here has a win, so they do get plus 10 stars. They managed to actually defeat the clan, which was in second. So congratulations to Swag on that win. Unfortunately for them, it won't be enough. They're going to finish the week with 316 stars. And then Itsu's clan already has 323. I think they're done attacking and a loss, so they've confirmed their position ahead of Swag. And so essentially my hits are going to knock Swag out of the promotion zone. And Prasad, hey, it's good to see you guys. I really appreciate you guys all showing up to the stream early. I know that means some of you guys have the notifications. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's take a look. Number 7. Okay, so my plan for this base is actually going to be with 6 earthquakes, because what I want to do is get the air bombs, the revenge tower, and the monolith, but I'll also get this multi-inferno and both of the spell towers as collateral there. Now the really tricky thing about this base are the builders. And so you do have to be super careful about the timing of all the spells, because, for example, if I shoot the arrow first, then the air bombs can get repaired by these builders. So, but if I drop the quakes too early, then potentially builders can save some of that other stuff, like, because I'm planning to drop the 3 quakes in between the air bombs and the revenge tower, and so builders can save that too. So my plan is actually that I'm going to drop 3 quakes here, and then send the Duke, and while the Duke is flying, I'll drop another 3 quakes, and then do the arrow. And I know that sounds kind of risky to drop 3 quakes in the middle of 2 abilities, but I've had practice with that, and I think I can pull it off. And really the worst case is that maybe the air bomb stays up. I do think the revenge tower will go down, but I should also be able to get everything else with that. So but that is how you guys will know that I nailed the timing, is if everything goes down, and then I will be just pretty much spamming along one of these flanks with some dragons. The base should be crippled. I do think that should be an easy triple. Prasad, Anonymous, hey, what's going on? Dan Bro, is there any clan I can join struggling in ranked 33? I can help you with that. Definitely text me. You did it in this CWL as well? I must be God. Hey, what's going on? You want 1 space in the clan? Give me just 1 second. Is your match done with Itsu's team? Yes, that was yesterday. I do apologize that I wasn't around to stream that, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I was pretty overwhelmed by this week, especially after day 2 through 4. We weren't really getting that great of defense, and so I was really spending a lot of time looking at bases, trying to study the enemy, stuff like that, set good bases and stuff, but it really didn't all come together until day 5 and day 6. Alrighty, I must be God. We do have a space for you. 3 ED on mono and 3 on air bombs to go for more value. I'm going to definitely be bringing 6 quakes on that base, because once that stuff is gone, I pretty much don't need any more spells. Number 11 is a base I have. I will show you guys how I plan to take that down, because I have a friendly challenge for that base. This number 12 base I did take down earlier this week. I've also seen it many times in Legends, so I don't feel too worried about that. I'm essentially going to start by dropping a couple rocket loons on this mortar, and then dropping the quakes on the CC, and shooting that from the elixir storage. And the reason I dropped these rocket loons is so that it essentially directs the Duke to go a certain way. And so by killing this mortar right here, that means that I have a good pathing for my Duke to continue along this side. That's my plan. How many attacks pending in CWL? There will be 6. Will you take a look at some replays of all your attacks on the days we missed? Yes, absolutely. But I do want to get these attacks done first. That way we can celebrate, or I mean, I doubt that will fall apart, because we're in a position where we can give up a lot of stars and still win. Okay, and number 14. So here's my plan for this base is I'm only going to bring 3 quakes, and I'm going to hit the CC and the Inferno, and maybe the Expo too. Maybe I can get that. I definitely can, actually. The arrow will be shot from the Dark Elixir drill, but the Duke, I have to drop him at a slight angle, just to make sure that he doesn't miss the CC. I don't want to drop him directly in the corner. I do think he hits the CC from there, but at least from this angle, I know for sure I'll get all the value I'm looking for. Accept. 1 second. You should be accepted. Yes, there you go. I assume that's because you want to watch it all in-game. That makes perfect sense. That's totally okay. And so that is my plan for this base. The Hydra will go over the left side Super Wizard Tower, while the Queen and the Duke are working on this right side. I think that getting rid of these buildings here should be good to create a funnel for the Hydra to continue all the way towards the monolith, while the Queen and Duke head towards the multi-gear. They can handle all this stuff pretty easily. So I do think that should be an easy triple. Promotion on the way to Legends. It's like 99.9% of the way there. And this number 15 base is a base that I have been seeing a bit lately, especially in Legend League. Although the version I'm seeing in Legends has been tweaked. I do predict that this one will be a bit easier, especially because of the lava launcher. The one that I'm seeing lately in Legends is with the air bombs. And I did get some practice on this in Legends yesterday, and cleared it a few times, so definitely expecting an easy triple there. My plan is to shoot the arrow to go through the Revenge Tower and the Multi-Inferno, and then I'm just going to manage the CC with the Poison Spell, and then save my Dark Orb for the Town Hall area. The Overgrowth is likely just going to go over the Sweeper, the Fire Spitter, all this stuff in this area. Although, I guess really the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is that the Queen, if there's traps in this area, which there could be, she might need some kind of tanking, like, or a distraction from a skeleton spell. So, I better not forget to bring a skeleton spell. I mean, a totem can work here too, but a skeleton spell will probably last a bit longer. If you have the space, you should definitely come through. The clan is looking kind of full. So we'll have to make some space. I'm not exactly sure I want to do that because now it's all just OG members. I don't think it would be very nice to kick any of them. So, it's okay. I'm not exactly worried about this base. I guess the base I'm mostly worried about is potentially, well, I don't even know, honestly. I really think that I have an easy 6 triples here today. Just kick me. I'm not gonna kick you, bro. It's okay. I'm not gonna kick you. Number 2, hopefully we do get to see Leo attacking that live on stream. He's kind of had the coolest hits. You can kick my second ID. I already did my ranked hit. Okay. If you guys are insisting, and if there's really a chance I can get a friendly challenge, then I'll do it. I'm watching here anyway. Okay, Wix, I'm gonna kick you. Just for the laugh. Anyway. Which base should we start with? Should we start with the easiest one? That's kind of what I think. I would consider number 10 to be the easiest one. This is a base that I studied quite a bit and found a good solution for. Essentially, I'm going to drop the 3 quakes in between the lava launcher and the monolith. This one builder is really the only one that can potentially complicate that. And but typically he goes to the lava launcher, so if he ends up going to the Super Wizard Tower, there is a chance that Super Wizard Tower does stay up. A very small chance. And but even if it does, I should be okay. There's lots of good freeze value over here, over by this rage tower. So I can use the freezes to try to get some better value from the healing tome. And then, yeah, I do think that this is going to be the easiest out of all 6, just because I have the most experience with this base. Base FC, I do have somebody coming through with a friendly challenge, somebody from the chat. You have this base number 10, I'm not even worried about it, bro. I definitely think I've got an easy triple here. But let's check out this friendly challenge. What is this number? This looks like number 15. It's a little different. Not much different. But close enough that I can give it a shot. Rusu, hey, what's going on? If everything ready, let's go for attack. Yes, we'll be going soon. Let's just do this friendly challenge just one time. If I triple this, then you are free to go on your way. I'm trying to kill that mortar so that I can get a good pathing for the Duke. And there is the value that I was looking for. I just have to make sure now that my Duke goes the way I want him to. Unfortunately, he's not. Oh, he is now. We're looking pretty solid here. Let's use the overgrowth to cover one of the spitters, one of the scatter shots. I did miss the spitter, but he's fine. There's a nice freeze there. I'm unfortunately having a split. A lovely split. Hope that this doesn't kill me here. Oh, I feel like this might actually kill me. Definitely underestimated it, and yeah, that overgrowth was really just not great, was it? But yeah, I mean, hey, good, we got a friendly challenge, right? Or else I could have done this in CWL. This looks like a 1-star. Wow. I will try that again in a second. I said it earlier, waiting for Doom to it's like waiting for my dad to come back. Kind of, sometimes. I do like to take my time in the planning. I'm definitely very particular that way. I would rather make sure I 100% have it under control rather than rushing through the hits and failing. Let's try this again. It's essentially the same approach I'm going for. But I'm gonna go for a bit of a different overgrowth this time. And also trying to use the rocket loons to further assist the funnel there. Hopefully that keeps the warden heading to the yeah, he really has a tendency to follow the super dragon because of the housing space, right? I think that's where why he's moving that way. But this definitely is not a 1-star. It's just a matter of whether I can get through these, like the Guardian has a lot of HP, the Enemy King has a lot of HP, they could totally act as like ice golems. This one doesn't look too hot, but I think I got it, I think. Let me see. It is another 1-star. Wow. It is another 1-star. So, you know what? I don't want to get tilted. I think I want to go for an easy base. Let's see. This time, let's go from the Town Hall side. I'm not sure I want to do that. I just think that I need to really come up with a better solution for stuff that is heading over to the left side, because really that's what kills the attack, is when when the warden especially goes to that left side. He really needs to stick with the dragons closely on a direct push to the Town Hall. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to promote Mr. Andy here. Anyway, let's go for number 10. That one's an easy base, right? Okay. This is a base I like to really try to get a good placement of the quakes. So I am gonna definitely zoom in a little extra here. And unfortunately, we missed some value. I'm not sure how that missed. Although I don't think it's a huge issue. Let's try to get a good freeze here. That should help. One more good freeze. Gonna hit the poison spell there. Is there no CC troops? I don't think I saw any. It's actually not looking that amazing, I'll be honest. But I should still have a triple. Like, I've definitely had better runs through this space than this particular run. But it is a triple. That's 1 down, and there will be 6 to go. The buff to Logger for air and nerf to for ground. Yeah, we do have to discuss the balance changes, right? Because there are a whole round of balance changes coming. Base just asked, yeah, I missed some value, right? Let's see exactly how I missed that. Definitely a little concerned about that. I might have missed the backpack, I'm not so sure. Or potentially Builder saved it, although I don't think so. Not so sure. That's so strange. It looks like the arrow just ignored those. Like, I really think that the arrow should have hit both of those. And somehow the arrow just ignored them. That is very unusual. Let's see it one more time. Matrix, hey, what's going on? Thanks for the raid, I appreciate that. Michael329 Gaming with 20 viewers. You are awesome for that. Really seriously appreciate that. You guys are about to watch me do my last 5 hits in Titan 1. So definitely excited for that. I'm just trying to figure out what went wrong in my first hit. I did triple, but I missed the setup a little bit. A little confused by that. We're watching it at half speed now. And so the backpack misses the multi-archer tower, I think. And the arrow hits the multi-archer but misses the expo. So that's what happened there. I definitely think that I missed the angle of the backpack just a little bit. It should have just been, like, I dropped the Duke in front of this army camp, but I should have dropped it just a little more to the right. Although I don't think that gets the expo, since the arrow missed that. WTF are those bugs? It should have hit the building. So you think so? I might have gotten the angle wrong. Not so sure. But that arrow was a little sus. Anyway, let's go next for this friendly challenge. I really want to get this figured out. Try to get a good triple here. Should I bring a double overgrowth? That was one of the suggestions. Not sure about that. Let's see here. Maybe I can also try to save some rocket loons just by hitting the... Well, let's try to see if I can save some light troops, and if that makes a difference, it might not. There's also a chance that this is one of those cases where it's actually better for the Duke to follow the army. In this case, I do get the value, which is nice. There's very rare cases where it is better for the Duke to follow the army. I don't understand it sometimes, but this might be one of those. Let's see if I can get any success this time with the Duke following my army. This time he actually does not. I should be able to get a good overgrowth right there, I think. That is a nice overgrowth. Got a nice freeze there as well. This is looking already a lot better. I don't exactly understand it. I'll be honest. Like, I think I'm about to swag a revive spell. After doing a 1-star on this base twice. Let's see. The one you're hitting in FC and the actual base in CWL are a bit different. Oh, okay. That is something I should look out for. That is a comment from somebody in my clan chat. Michael, hey, what's going on? I did hit that base today, did you? I've just swagged a revive on it. Although just a couple attempts before this, I did do a 1-star twice. See here, 96 and 93. So let me see, 1 second. Change fire spitter direction and swap a few buildings. Let's see exactly how number 15 is different. Skill issue? Do you think it's a skill issue? I created my second ID for just for donations from my main ID. Yeah, it's funny because eventually you run out of stuff to do with the main ID, you know, and that's essentially how anybody ends up with a second ID. let's see. Well, also another thing about this base is that it's not exactly crazy leveled. Like, there's some stuff missing levels, like the wizard tower, the bomb towers. Nothing crazy, but the monolith. And there's no supercharge, as far as I can tell. So I definitely think that can help. Although I'm not sure if I can get the correct angle for the arrow. I think it's going to be, if anything, I do think this is going to be a little bit easier. With the overgrowth, I think I'm just going to try to cover the Expo, this air defense, the fire spitter. I don't know, I really think that this one's going to be an easy one. Even though I am kind of failing it in friendly challenges. It would be a previous Town Hall death damage and a Guardian. You think that Guardian with a bomb would be better if it was like the giant skeleton from Clash Royale, you mean? That would be pretty cool as a Guardian. You've got that, you're overthinking it. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. Where is number 12? This is a base I hit before earlier in the week, so I definitely feel good about my chances. I think we should just go right for this one rather than stressing the friendly challenges. I think Andy is editing the base at the moment, so let's just go for this. Those rocket loons are to help direct the Duke properly. I do get the CC there, that's very nice. 2 totems. Trying to keep my army alive as much as possible, although I do have to be careful as well with the Queen and the Duke. Probably going to drop a overgrowth there at the moment. I'm going to save my last couple of rocket loons for the area by the town hall. Should hopefully have this under control as long as that monolith goes down. And yeah, there we go. It is another easy triple. I couldn't swag the revive as much as I wanted to. I don't think I can in this case. Maybe I can, but I'm not even going to risk it. I'd rather just pick up the triple. Doesn't it lock the base after it's edited? You can do some certain changes. Like you can move the traps, you can switch the Guardian, the Poison Towers, the what else? The Infernos and the Expos. You can change all their settings. Yeah, thanks guys. Definitely nice to pick up another triple there. I'm also eagerly waiting for my buddy Leo to hit number 2. You guys will also get a chance to see that live. Let's check Andy's base real quick. He did do some changes, so yes, I will check that out in a second. Somebody's hitting it right now, so we can take a quick look at this. Looks like the Rush here brought 4 Quakes to hit both of the spell towers. That might be a good idea, although with that you won't get the Revenge Tower. Maybe that's not so bad actually. I think that could work potentially, especially because that Rage Tower is so a little extra dangerous. I am consistently saving my freezes over here. Yeah, this is a little different, isn't it? Because I think that there's actually only 1 Inferno in this Town Hall area. Or maybe there are 2 actually. so sure. Prasad, Clash of Clans should add ores and cakes in CWL Metal Shop. I gotta say that the not only the CWL metals, but the Raid Metal Shop does need a decent bit of an update. Prairie, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you. It's been a minute, right? You can swap same tile buildings. Yes, you can. There are some certain changes like that you can make. Yeah, so this one got destroyed. Unfortunately, that one did not work out. But let's at least take a look now at number 11. This is that base. Thankfully, I have it saved, and I ran it yesterday against Itsu's clan. And they did do a nice attack against it. Absolutely crushed it. So, I will give that just one quick test run. I changed the spitter direction and moved the mono and the multi-gear inside. That's cool. I appreciate you making those changes. Juggler, hey, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. You should go with your own plan with overgrowth near the town hall. That overgrowth is promising. This idea for the backpack arrow wasn't what I had originally in mind when I first saw this base. However, it does work quite nicely. Let's use a freeze over here. I think we can do another freeze there. Just try to get rid of this archer tower, because if I can pull the poison tower, that would help a lot. Should be able to pull that with some rocket loons. Yes. Overgrowth right there. And yeah, this is already looking pretty crushed. This is the enemy base number 11. Any ground attacks in your clan? Yes, we do have some good variety. Me personally, I'm only really mainly using this army because this is what I have been using in Legends 1 all season pretty much. And I have reset with 5 accounts in the top 200 pretty consistently all season. Look at this swag. I think it's swag, right? I don't have to worry about reviving or anything. Not sure about that revenge tower. Yeah, it's swag. Easy attack. Let's go back to Root Riders for the last CWL. Yeah, right. I'll totally do that. And that's sarcasm if you couldn't tell. I unfortunately am so done with Root Riders. Okay. Let's go for this. I do want to, I think that extra freeze is good actually, because getting the CC there really mainly means that I would use the freeze on the Guardian, but there's good freeze value if you also put it on top of the Monolith and the Multi-Infernal. So a third freeze should be kept nice and handy. Let's just go right for it. Get a good freeze here. Should I freeze it one more time? I think I will. Unfortunately, the Warden does not want to follow the bulk of my army. I think he does now, but a little late. The poison was a mistake. I meant to pull that out a little early. Maybe it's the nerves of CWL, I don't know. I think I'm just making some silly mistakes here. Maybe I won't go for swag. And there is swag, thankfully. This should be a swag revive and a swag freeze. Let's do Lalo on the last base. Now that I would actually consider. I would actually consider that. Dhoom, last night, someone from your clan declined my join. That's unfortunate. But you have Hamad, right? He can invite you. There's also not very much space in the clan. There is one space, so if you do want to come through, then definitely come through. Another easy triple there. And this account is the one which I reset the lowest. I had a good chance for boost yesterday, but I sold it with some poor offense. This is my only account which hasn't been resetting lately in the top 200, although it's still very close. Yesterday was an amazing chance that I threw. Hopefully I can get that today. I might end up doing the hits on stream. That way you guys can see at least if I have a chance or not, just from the offense. Don't feel bad, Juggler. I got booted. Yeah, it happens. VJ, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Is any Hydra strat on Legends 1 on Town Hall 18 will get a big nerf after on the Dragon Rider nerf? Nah. I think really also the big reason why Hydra is so highly effective at the moment is, first of all, Dragons just got a new level, right? Ever since they got that new level, everybody's been using Hydra. But also, the base meta at that time when Hydra got when the Dragon got the new level was very heavily on the lava launcher side. So lots of people were running lava launcher, and the Hydra was a direct counter to that. Amal, hey, what's going on? New sub here. I appreciate you subscribing. That's pretty cool. Got a lot of new subscribers and followers today. Appreciate you guys. This base, I did have a pretty simple plan. I just want to drop 3 Quakes over here. Let's see if Andy posted that base again. He did, but somebody's attacking it. So I will go for this base. Really, the worst case scenario is like a 95%. I don't think I'll fail, but if I do, it's going to be close. And there's no chance of a 1-star because of my approach. And we're very close to confirming the promotion, although we still need few more stars. We need a total of 12 more, is that right? 12 more? And I have 9 attacks, and Leo is the last one to hit. Fizzy, hey, what's going on? So it's like Hydra and Super Bowlers are we're pretty fair on Legends 1. Yeah, at the moment they are still the strongest. And Meteor Golems, I'm excited for those to come back. I definitely think they have a good chance. Let's get rid of this poison, bring an extra freeze, similar to the last attack. I definitely think that freezing the logger in this case could potentially get me better value than a poison. Think so, especially depending on the positioning of the logger. If he's close by any of these super wizard towers or anything, or even the air defense, then the freeze should be better value, right? Let's go for this. Well, I'm gonna go sleep now. Have a great stream. I appreciate you coming through. Seriously, it's pretty cool. You are free to go whenever you like. Free to just lurk in the chats and enjoy the nice music. Okay, let's go for this. I did get all the value. I think I could have potentially gotten the fire spitter there, but I missed it. That might be the case. Let's use another freeze over here. And I'm essentially saving my last freeze spell now for the overgrowth area once that goes, once that wakes back up, I should say. And yeah, we have another easy triple here. The plan was solid. Didn't really run into any real complication. Let's see if I can swag the revive spell. I think once I use the orb, then I won't need any of the spells I have left. I'm just waiting for the overgrowth. And I've swagged the orb too by using it a little too early. I've just thrown it in a completely random direction. But another easy triple. Wixen new equipment is like Duke has 3. Yeah, that new Duke equipment got leaked and it looks actually pretty insane. I'm excited for that, but that won't be coming until next month, I think. Sometime during the next CWL. Anyway, that is 4 down. And just 2 more to go. Which are the remaining bases? 2 and 7, right? Number 7. This plan, I had 6 quakes. Let's take a look. Should hopefully get this one pretty easily. Clean attack, thank you so much. It's really just that number 15 base which is kind of tripping me up, right? I swagged a revive on it once, but apart from that, I did 2 1-stars on it. Okay, so what do I remove here? I should remove a couple totems, I think. What else should I remove? I guess a freeze? I guess a freeze. For the extra quake, that does look pretty reasonable. Let's put the poison in here. That way I have a cleaner true bar. And let's just test it in a friendly challenge. Make sure that I know exactly where all the spells are before I go into the attack. Why not start from the Town Hall on number 15? It's a little too risky on that base. Okay, so I would drop the... Okay. I think I'm good for this. And we can go... what is it? Number 7. So because of the positioning of the builders, I have to drop 3 quakes first, and then the Duke, and then the next 3 quakes, and then the arrow. So the timing is all important. Maybe before all that I'll drop a dragon to start a bit of a funnel on that side. And the rest should be pretty straightforward, I think. I have an overgrowth and a revive spell to work with. That overgrowth will get good value if I put it over this fire spitter, which would be facing my army. Thanks for the raid, Nos. Hey, what's going on, Nos? I appreciate that raid. With 9 viewers, that's pretty cool. When you watch other CWL videos, they are nervous and super sweaty with their CWL hits. Meanwhile, Dhoom is casually tripling with 6 accounts while reading the chat. Yep, that is a normal day in the life of Dhoom. Although I gotta be honest, that is kind of also why I skipped some of the streams, is because I wanted ultimate focus. I wanted 0 distractions. I was definitely getting stressed by the losses that we were having. Okay. I think we can just go for this. So let's drop a dragon here, right? And then 3 quakes. And I think that gets everything, does it? It looks like it does. I think I've hopefully gotten everything mostly well taken care of on this base, although I'm a little worried about the pathing of the prince at the moment. He's not following my army that well. Let's use the overgrowth over here. Keeping a very close eye on this area over here with the Super Wizard Tower. I think I want to freeze it. And yeah, that should be GG's for this base. Can use the orb there to slow down the air defense. But I think that's it. With a swag revive. Tons of spells used in the setup, but still some swag spells in the end. Very nice. 50 viewers, I appreciate you guys. Seriously, that's pretty cool. I don't typically see that many viewers. It's usually somewhere in the like 10s or 20s. So that's pretty cool. Have a good stream, boss. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Good attack strategy. Thank you so much. That is 38 stars. We have officially won the war and locked in a promotion because we will get the +10 from the war win, right? And the cool thing is that it looks like we only need another 3 stars to also overtake Itsu's clan. Very nice, because Itsu has a loss today. Zip it up when you finish next time and clean your cheek. Not sure what you're talking about. What's the reasoning for no Eternal Tome? Well, essentially the trade-off with the Raysham is that you get a huge boost, especially for the Dragon Riders. These Dragon Riders have a ton of DPS. And so adding 50% to that, you're more likely to one-shot defenses, right? And so if they're moving through the bases more quickly, then you can potentially save on totem spells and stuff. But there is a trade-off, right? If you don't have the Eternal Tome, you do miss some value from that damage reduction, right? Although this is definitely underrated. I think a lot of people are very skeptical about this combination for the Warden, especially for Hydra, but this does have 5 of my accounts in the top 200. Okay, let's switch to the last account. I think Chaos is in the top 100 for reset. Let's see. I did get a rank 86 reset. Very nice. Can I join the clan you're in? Text me on Discord. And Fize, hey, what's going on? Lunar Star, what's up? What's going on? Good to see you guys. And Fize, you said giveaway, and it's funny because that is part of the huge announcement, is that there will be a bit of a giveaway. I didn't formally announce it yet, but I will get to that. Okay, so this base essentially, I think I need a skeleton spell to really make sure that the queen can sustain herself over here. I do think that's necessary. Although I'm not so sure about the Duke yet. I could use some Rocket Loons to snipe this mortar right here to force the Duke to go to the right. I could also mess with the angle at which I drop him. But in the friendly challenges, it did seem a little more effective to put the Duke together with the army. So I think I might leave that mortar alone. Is Andy still in the chat? What's going on? I know you put in that command for the Discord, but here, I'll just drop my Discord username in the stream chat. Let's do Lalo. I don't know if I want to do Lalo on this base. Fireball is more suitable for this base. You think so? I've just posted my Discord username in the stream chat. And somebody's attacking it even though it's got my name on it. I think he went for a Duke charge. I think it makes sense. Duke charge into Hydra. There's a very nice point which that the Duke can be revived. I mean, it's not so nice, right, to have a couple air defenses. I think he might have missed the arrow. Nice overgrowth, although I do think that these Dragon Riders will be going to their death. And yeah, for this overgrowth to work, you need to drop the freezes over here. So that also covers the sweeper, although the orb was also a good idea. I still feel a little bit skeptical about this. There's just not many spells left. Does look like it's working. I might have to give that a try. That Duke charge, I don't know exactly how he got the Duke into the base, but I should check that out right. Well, I think he missed. It was a good attempt, but another miss. Let's check this link to see if there's any traps that I can utilize. Maybe not. There's a Tesla, which is quite interesting. I could get some good value with that Tesla, although I'm not so sure if it's on the whatchamacallit, on the other one, because this other one is flipped 180. Okay, let's go for this. I'm gonna switch one of these totems for a skeleton spell. Hopefully that helps, trying to keep the queen alive there. And yeah, let's try again here to see what happens if the Duke follows my army. Duke does go to the right, which normally that's not what I intend for. I always prefer if the Queen and the Duke end up working together on their own. But for some reason on this base, it does seem a little more effective when the Duke goes this way. Not sure why. If anybody has a good explanation for that, that would be cool. I meant to drop the Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Duke is in this area now, and he does have a decent amount of HP, so he can take stuff in this area for a bit. That's why I think that is working. There's also a good point to respawn him, but I don't know, man. This base definitely looks tricky, especially this area with the overgrowth. It's very hard to come back on. Not exactly sure I have it this time. Looks like a fail. Let's see. Maybe it works better because the Fire Mites are going for the Duke and the army isn't straying off after the Mites. Not so sure. So there's so much HP in the Town Hall compartment. That's a good thing you mentioned, actually, because now I kind of want to try some form of Queen Charge. Let's see if I can make a Queen Charge work here. Let's see here. Queen Charge with the Monolith Arrow and the Giant Arrow. Should I try that? Need some healers, obviously. Five healers, is that enough? That should be. I don't know about 5 dragons and dragon riders though. I definitely need some stuff like recall and all that. What other stuff can I bring? Phoenix here. Raven here. Hopefully this works. Recall with a few invis. Should bring some ice golems too, I think. Although I am running out of space. Not so sure, maybe I don't need the ice golems. Let's see if I have all the spells that I need. Are people using the giant puppet with the monolith arrow? Yeah, but after the recall, I kind of want to get some arrow value. That's the idea with that. Like, I can get a couple air defenses this way. So let's give this a shot. Let's just see what happens. I should probably run some different pet on the queen, right? My healers did get hit once. If I had an ice golem, that would be nice. Unfortunately, my arrow got forced. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this plan. Because really, for this plan to work, what I need is a to be able to eventually reach over and grab that that sweeper. Maybe I can get rid of some spells. Try to bring a rage spell. Send me an invite and promo so I can scan it. You want to? Let's see here. Give me one quick second. I know I kicked you, so I'm looking for that. Let's get rid of the revive and bring a rage spell. That might help. Okay, I've invited you, Wix. I should have invited you as soon as I kicked you, so sorry about that. Arrow first instead? Nah, this is the arrow's gonna be for after the recall. That's the idea. I mean, if the idea doesn't work, then it doesn't work. It is what it is. Let's try to get a better positioning of the healers here as well. See what happens when I use a rage spell now to try to sustain the queen properly. Yeah, of course I missed the invis there. Yeah, not great, is it? Not so sure about that plan. I definitely want to try something a little different. Let's see here. Let me give Wix a quick promotion. And yeah, thanks for being patient, guys. I know it's been an hour and I still haven't finished my CWL hits, but I definitely want to try to get something different. Hustler, hey, what's going on? I saw you were versing Itsu in CWL. That is correct. We did get a nice win against those guys, and even sweeter would be if I can get a 3-star on this base. Box charge with the queen. Oh, that's interesting. I could totally give that a quick shot. No healers needed. That's a good idea. Not so sure, actually. Yeah, no healers needed because the healers won't go invisible by the fox. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Duke charge from 12 o'clock. I definitely should, if this doesn't work out, then I need to definitely try something completely different. Maybe a Duke charge. I did like this idea with the fox charge. Let's see if I can get any... Nah, I'm not going to get value from a totem there. But I could essentially pull that kind of an arrow off. This looks promising because it also... triggers the rage shower quite early. Although I should definitely probably run the Eternal Tome with this. I don't think that the rage gem makes sense. Yeah, this is definitely not working, is it? I don't even have the revive anymore. Let's try something different. Can you share that base layout with us? It is in the... I don't know if I have it in the clan chat. It is. So, that is something I can share, like, in the description, maybe. I know that if I send it in the stream chat, it won't work. Just Fireball, Revenge, and Rage Comp and Hero Dive the Town Hall. Let's try something totally different. Willing to try... I know that there was a Fireball army shared over here. Yes. Let's see if I can pull this off. What is this? This is with the King and the Earthquake Boots and the backpack together with Zaps. I assume that is for to get the lava launcher. That does make sense. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna wait for the warden to pick up one more of those mortars, and then I should be able to get the fireball I'm looking for. Did have to use a totem there. And let's just drop the... I'm not sure why there's no headhunters in this, but there's not. Zaps are sus. They're meant for the lava launcher, right? I think that's what those are for. Just gotta watch the warden. He's kind of headed towards a direction that could be dangerous. Let's grab the warden because he's going absolutely off the rails. This might be the best plan. As far as I can tell, it's looking pretty solid. A little bit out of the ordinary, right? So I'm not used to using this kind of stuff. This is literally I just saved this army. You guys saw that? I'm just gonna spam the rest of the troops. Hopefully I don't time fail. Although it does kind of almost look like a time fail. And let's see. Druid for the queen only, that makes sense. Druid for heroes, should definitely try that. This did have a time issue, obviously. I only tripled that with a few seconds left. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I definitely wasted a lot of time in the setup and should have recalled the warden a little earlier, I guess. Huh. Definitely some good ways to save time. Let's see if I can get that with a bit of a quicker plan. Somebody in the chat said they wanted me to try to hit this base with Lalo, but I definitely think this is the best alternative because this actually makes sense, and Lalo at the moment does not make sense. Let's just recall now. That should be a little more time sensitive, right? We can start the king and the everything else over here. Although I think I might have missed the funnel on the king. Not so sure now. Trying to really just mostly save time. There's no poison spell here, which is interesting. I assume that this army was made for a base that could have gotten potentially the CC with the fireball. I think that's what we're looking at. Really struggling with the queen. Force queen ability. Late totem. Not so sure about this particular attempt. Not looking too hot. Yeah, another time issue, isn't it? And maybe a 1-star. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this plan. Literally have the video. Can you send that to me? And I'll take a quick look. I hate how long this is taking me to figure out. I probably should have had this all figured out before the stream, but I obviously didn't have the friendly challenge for it. I kind of want to just YOLO it and get it over with. Queen needs to go on the outside and king on the inside. Yeah, I completely missed the funnel, so that was a mistake. You know what, guys? I think I'm just gonna YOLO it. I really don't want to waste any more time on that base. We already have the win. That was all we needed to promote. Use Synthe's army? That's crazy. Synthe is the only one that can make that army actually work. He attacked me the other day and I saw it live and I was just absolutely amazed. He was really impressed me there. Okay, you know what? Let's go for it. I'm just gonna bring my Legends army and treat it like a Legends hit and be done with wasting time. Let's drop a dragon there. I think I have to definitely drop a baby dragon here. And then the Duke. I did get the value there, so let's see which way the Duke goes. I do think he is going to go to the right, as I planned. If I 1-star, 1-star, that's how I feel about it at this point. Although I don't think I am in a 1-star. This is actually looking pretty solid. Yeah, I think we've got a triple here. I was definitely overthinking it. That's what I was doing, huh? Definitely overthinking it a little bit, and I'm about to swag a revive. Very cool. Yeah, super easy. Stars used the space at June, end of season, before the Flameblower nerf to swag my revive on this. Yeah, it's... On paper, it was easy for the backpack arrow, right? On paper. but I was doing 1 stars on it in friendly challenges. I'm apologizing in my clan chat. Yeah, sorry guys, that definitely should have been done a lot sooner. It took me 15 minutes to get through all 6 of my hits, but thankfully that is 6 triples done. I finished the week with a total of 34 out of 37 hits, all triples. I think that Furnace CC was cooking in the friendly challenges. You might be right. You might be right. And here's the nice thing is that we've also just finished ahead of Itzu's clan with that triple. Even if Leo doesn't show up, but I do think Leo is going to show up. I'm going to ban this guy. Actually, I'm not sure why he is just spamming the chat. Give me 1 quick second. And yeah, here's the good news is we did confirm Legend League. And we also have a lot of good replays to show you guys. I'm going to, give me 1 second. Cool. Do you know any good ranked armies for Town Hall 17? You should definitely try this. I'll show you how an army like this would work for a Town Hall 17 setup. I would essentially just have this. You should have 340 house space, is that right? And then 1 less freeze maybe, because I know that Town Hall 17 also has 1 less spell space in the CC. I can definitely suggest this to you because I'm using this in a lot of my attacks. Can you share some Legends based layout please? Yes, I absolutely will, but you have to text me on Discord for all that. Here, let me put my social ticker back. I did remove that because I was recording some stuff earlier. So at the bottom of the screen, you should see my Discord username. Anyone got good Town Hall 17 armies? If you're going up against other Town Hall 17s and 16s, you will have the best success with Root Riders. That is a fact. But if you're going up against Town Hall 18s, then you should probably use Hydra, because the level that you get for the Dragon Rider in Town Hall 17 is pretty strong. I would definitely suggest that. Harley, hey, what's going on? Hey, Doom, how can you help me out planning to come back to the game again? New Town Hall 18, that's pretty cool. Just text me on Discord for that. Love how you hit the socials like it's not literally all the same name. Yeah, it all is. But Leo is live. Let's take a look at this. I think what he was going for was a fireball to hit the CC and the Revenge Shower. He did set up a nice Flame Flinger here. That Flinger's looking pretty healthy. This is looking really good. I guess I'm a little concerned about the Warden. That Logger is the last big threat on the base. Very nice attack from Leo, I gotta say. He loves to go for plans like this that essentially I don't have the balls to go for. Very nice attack. He swags the CC troops and an invis. Very cool. Pooh, hey, what's going on? Do you pay players of your clan? If yes, how much? I did pay some players for Titan 2 and Titan 1, but I gotta be honest, I don't really think it was worth it. Yeah, take a look, guys. We do end up finishing the week with the highest percentage in the group by quite a big margin. 10,239%. We did have some disgusting losses, like especially against Swag. If we won that war, it would have done good for us. We missed 12 stars there. But we will finish the week in third, which is pretty cool. Good way to end CWL. Yeah, I'm happy that this ended up the way it did. What do you think about Duke and Dragon Rider nerf? The Dragon Rider nerf is almost nothing. You don't need to be worried about that. But the Duke nerf is another cut to his trap reduction, and I think that's good because there was at one point in time where the Duke was able to absorb literally every single air trap and not go down. So, but I definitely think that traps are important, and that they should be working, but right now they're not really working against the Duke. One thing that could be cool is if they reduced, for example, if in the Royal Rampage, if the traps did more, and then in the when he's not raged, that the traps do less. It's just going to counter DD charges? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that is. Show your players lineup? Yes, let's take a quick look. We have No Mercy, who had a little bit of a rough week. He did 10 attacks and tripled 4 of those. He is a good player. He just, I think, was a little bit on the downside. Some of his plans were good, just small mistakes. I Must Be God. He is doing amazing in Legend League at the moment. He is in a Stadio clan at the moment. Omar is one of our players. He's doing amazing. And Leo is really, I guess, the star player of the week with the strategies that he picked. Holy Zaki, haven't seen that name since the Root Rider days. Guys, Zaki Clashing is consistently #1 on the builder base side. So if you guys are into builder base, you should definitely go check him out. That's gotta give a shout out to Zaki Clashing because he's been one of my longest time YouTube channel supporters. I really appreciate him. And so yeah, that was our lineup. We did have some other players that joined us, like Seraph and Tam, but they did some 1-stars, so I took them out. Warlord also didn't do that great. He I think some of you guys may know him, but he didn't really impress me all that much. He was joining, and he would literally less than 20 seconds later after joining the clan, he would do his attack and fail. Like, look at this. This was a slight mistake with the orb that cost him in the end, but this was an easy base for me. Are you recruiting? Yes, we are recruiting. But you gotta text me on Discord for that, so that I can get you into our server, get you properly linked and all. This was such a nice Duke charge. I'm honestly shocked that this one didn't make it through after that insane Duke charge. But this overgrowth was definitely not good. You want to wait for all this stuff to, like, especially the rage, you want to wait for that to activate first, and then use the overgrowth. And so this one fizzled out in the end. It was just so close. But a better orb would have gotten the triple there for sure. I don't want to show you guys all the fails, obviously. Lamenting fails after having a nice 3rd place finish for the week. Would rather show you guys some of the good attacks. Your Discord must be crazy. Yes, every day it's like a million messages. So, but I don't mind reading them all. Definitely don't mind that. Here's Faizi attacking Itsu. We can take a quick look at this. This is with the Giant Arrow backpack. I think he went for the Revenge Tower and the CC. And potentially the Lava Launcher. Maybe not. How do you recruit players? We're honestly always open to players. We have many different clans, and so we're open to all the different skill ranges. Alright, thank you for the information. I will continue until the end of the world using my troops. That's crazy, bro. I don't think you need to continue to the end of the world until what is it? Until the Great Fissure or whatever, when the universe tears itself apart. That sounds crazy, bro. Warren got a little lucky there, I guess, to stay alive. Nice poison spell. I'm glad that he brought that poison spell because it was essentially also a backup if somehow he missed the CC. Those totems should have been placed behind the logger, but thankfully the logger did not take out the healers. That would have really been the only thing that could have stopped this, but although I think at this point it's crushed. Hi, I'm from the Ukrainian clan. That's awesome. I appreciate you coming through. Thanks for the war and congrats on your promotion. I appreciate that. We did have a rough day 2, 3, and 4, but we managed to win everything else. Itachi, hey, what's going on? You also recruit Legends 1 players, of course. Interesting spitter placement on this base, to say the least. Yeah, obviously the base didn't work right. Here is Leo attacking Lattenschus. This guy is a very high rank pusher. Lattenschus, he has 2 accounts. Low-key phase, kind of goated he is, right? My skills are negligible. Can I join still? Of course, bro. We have this one guy, his name is Megadad, who's always been struggling, but I've always kept him around because he's got a good spirit. Guts, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you, bro. Itachi, what's your favorite army? It changes, you know. My favorite army is whatever gets me on the leaderboard, and at the moment that is Hydra. I think all time. It's such a good question. I have a lot of armies that I used to use quite a lot. I like Queen Charge Lalo, but I think more importantly is that meta was definitely very nice in terms of difficulty and variety. Queen Charge Lalo was very strong back in Town Hall 15. Some of you OGs might know. Is this Leo played? Nah, that's not the pro Leo. This is a different Leo. I wonder why he's not in the chat. I usually see Leo in the stream chat. He has a small YouTube channel like mine, but he's posting a lot of good attacks. Oh, but they are nerfing Hydra now. Even I use Hydra army, but now I have to change. Yeah, I don't know. I think it can still have some success. Maybe not as much. And there is Leo. Hey, what's going on? I'm showing off your attack. This was a very cool hit you did with the RC. Normally for this kind of a strategy, people will bring the king, right? But the RC got a nice funnel for the flame flinger to eventually make it to the core. Very cool hit. Managing 2 hero charges at once. I'm gonna show some more of your attacks because you kind of had the coolest ones, I'll be honest. You definitely had the coolest attacks. Watch my attack today and see the opener. You missed it on your show. I will check out the first attack. I did see your live hit. I did show off your live hit, which was not that long ago. Here you are attacking headshots. This guy is also a high rank pusher. I think he has a top 100 finish somewhere. But this plan was cool. The second one, not sure which one you mean. This was with throwers and a backpack fireball setup. Insta fireball, insta recall. Watch the second one, the final one of day 7. I did show that one. I want to see Itsu's base get shit on. You just saw Faizi destroy him. I did just show that. Although he does have more bases, so I can show you that. Master Subway, hey, what's going on? Yusuf, is GE promoting to Legends? Yes, we are. We did make it to Legend League. I gotta be honest, we did kind of have that good feeling before the day even started that we were gonna promote. The win condition was pretty easy. So definitely pulled through with that. Not a lot. How about you? I'm just happy that we confirmed a promotion on the stream. I do apologize for missing some streams, but I'm assuming you guys forgive me, right? Buy Legend CWL statue on stream? Nah, I'm not doing that. Definitely not. I'll pass on that. You play chess? You know what I do play? Is a variant of chess called spell chess, which is on chess.com. That was actually a collaboration between Clash of Clans and chess.com. And I think it was September of 2024 when, or maybe it was 23, I don't remember. And that was when we had the Chess King and Chess Queen skin. But also on chess.com, they released a variant called Spell Chess, where you can use the freeze spell and the jump spell with your pieces. Here is Leo attacking number 2. I saw that. Here is Leo attacking number 4. Let's check this one out. I'm new here, just subbed. I appreciate you subscribing. That's pretty cool. I will be live again tomorrow for a end of the season stream. Was there a base you run specifically that did super well to CWL you don't mind sharing? Sure. I gotta go through them all, to be honest, because I was switching out my bases quite a lot. But definitely I will be sharing some bases. If you add me on Discord, that's the easiest way for me to share them to you. I just copy the link and do a DM. How many accounts do you have, Leo? He played 2 accounts with us. Damn, 44 stars in Legends, 1 modifiers. We did that twice this week. Although we also did 37 stars in 1 war. So I would have preferred something a little more consistent, like getting 42 stars in every war rather than 44 in one and then 37 in the other. You guys promoting to Legends? Yes, we did make it to Legend League. We did. This was an interesting plan from Leo to use the Fireball just for a quick funnel. I guess this is the army that I copied earlier where he didn't bring a poison spell. And it makes perfect sense because he got the CC with the Fireball. Here's the Fireheart death damage, which also cuts a nice funnel for the Warden. Kind of a lucky timing there. Monolith going down from the log launcher. Honestly, a lot of stuff went well with this attack. Definitely very impressive. Leo's been extremely consistent all week. Good work by your clan. Thank you so much. I definitely think we did very good on the percentage side of things. We finished the week with #1 in percentage in our group, and potentially I think we would be somewhere on the leaderboard if it was all about percent. I think so. But obviously you have to win wars to be on the leaderboard, and we lost a few wars. 10,239%. If you guys know any clans that did better than that, let me know. But I definitely think that was a solid percentage to grab. And all the attacks are done, so this is the final for the percentage. We still have to wait for some +10s to roll in. It's crazy. We ended up behind this Ukrainian clan only by 1 star in the end. Goes to show how very close that it was. We're gonna have 327. Although we did lose to them, so maybe they do deserve to finish ahead of us. Panda, you know the other clans? The only one I really knew was Itsu's. I also recognize Siva 2. We faced them in Titan 2, and we also lost to them back then. They defeated us this week as well. Swag, I've seen them in Legends. But other than that, I didn't really recognize these clans. This Ukrainian clan brought a bunch of higher players, I guess. Is Diggitydhoom a Pokemon? Almost. If I say that 3 times fast, I might almost be a Pokemon. Even Itsu clan rank is actually going to be rank 4. They're not going to be rank 3. We will be finishing ahead of them because we got plus 10. And they got a war loss today. So it does feel good to finish ahead of them. I'll be honest. Very well-known group and a lot of good players in that clan. What other attacks can I show you guys? I can probably show Leo's attacks from day 1. Let's see here. Here is Leo attacking this base with, okay, this is a 6 Quake backpack arrow. Looks a lot like something I would use, I guess. One thing I really like is he's always bringing light troops to properly deal with some of these perimeter defenses. Always nice to see the little extra details in the planning. He does this on a lot of his attacks. Oh, so they barely promote? I mean, they promote by a few stars. By about 7 stars. If you mean barely as in like the position, then yeah, 4th place kind of is barely. Leo attacks with everything. That's one of the big reasons why I took him in, is because he is very flexible with his strategies. He managed to convince me with his performance in Titan 2 to bring him in. Did someone get perfect stars? I think I did. But the problem is that we were switching people around. So it wasn't easy to go perfect this week. I did a total of 37 attacks, and 34 of those went through for triple. Leo doing Red Bull Sunset Clash? Yes, he is. Yeah, some of these hits and these plans he made, I definitely would not have the balls to pull him off. Cool attack from Leo. What else did he do? This was him on number 1. He is bringing here. This is another double hero charge. Let's check this out. Sad, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you. Well, really 21 in Titan 1, yep. But that's also kind of the equivalent of going like 320 in Legends, right? Wait, I will also join your Discord. Definitely send me a friend request, and I'll send you the server invites. Hope you remember me. Yes, you are one of my long-time viewers. You've been on my channel since Town Hall 17, which is pretty cool. You didn't make me mod until now. Text me on Discord, and I'll get you situated with that. There's not very many mods on my channel. That's the truth. I'm the mod pretty much in a lot of cases. You're not on Discord? Discord's free, bro. You should definitely get on Discord. It's the perfect social media for gamers. That's how I feel about it. Fireball with... I think he brought 2 recall spells. It's pretty interesting. He must have used them both for the queen. It's not something you see very often, double recalling the queen. But that worked out because I think he used the first recall to set up the Flame Flinger, and then the second recall to set up the Fireball. I'm assuming that's what that was. If he's in the chat, then he will explain to you. I need to be a mod. You should. I like raining hellfire upon peasants. Maybe you shouldn't be a mod. Yeah, very nice attack from Leo. I'm actually really surprised about how the stick horse made it all the way through the base, because the duration of the stick horse is not crazy. It's really not. Very nice attack from Leo. Bro, TBH, you should update your channel description. Sure. If you have some ideas on that, I'm open to them. What's your name in Discord? It is diggitydhoom. Just one word, diggitydhoom. Wix did me the favor of typing that out for me. Here's Faizy with a 3 stars on day 1. This is with Super Bowlers. I'm glad that he went for this Super Bowler attack on an airbomb space, because I often see people trying to hit lava launcher bases with Super Bowlers and fail miserably without good plans for the lava launcher. Added you on Discord? Yes, I will get right to that after the stream. Send over a CWL base. Now here's the disclaimer I'll make, is that whatever defends for us in Legends 1, I can't promise that it'll defend in Champ 1, for example, right? Because obviously Legends 1 is much more difficult and easier to defend. If anything, it should be the other way around. If bases are defending in Champ 1, then we should be using those in Legends 1. Top clans from CWL get to participate in Clash official esports. That's not the case. CWL is just a different kind of war that you can participate in. That would be cool though. If they organize something like that, that would be cool. Interesting approach he went for here. I guess that he was trying to go behind the fire spitter size. Kind of reasonable. Although going for the Town Hall last with all of the heroes and Guardian on it, it's a little scary. Obviously it went through for a triple, so it would be cool, but you're going to sit out 10 players. Yeah, exactly right. That's not how it works. Yeah, I understand normal mode is a joke and mostly luck, but still would be nice to run at least a well-made base. I can send you a bunch of good bases. They don't exactly have to be ones that defended in Legends 1. Doom's just gonna have to run esports solo. Well, here's the thing, is I suck in esports. I absolutely suck in that modifier. That's really one of my biggest weaknesses. I'm doing good in Legends 1 at the moment, but as soon as you get me to attack in esports, I'm basically not tripling anything. It's just so difficult. Swagger freeze, very nice attack, Faizy. Don't know if you're still watching, but you did a great job this week. Let's see what other replays I can show you guys. Here's Faizy again on number 9. What is this? This is Zapquake throwers with the backpack. He brought 5 zaps and 2 quakes. Found a Tesla. That Tesla would have been nice for a giant arrow. He even tested for it, which is interesting. You wouldn't have to test for a Tesla, right, if you aren't bringing the giant arrow. But yeah, so I'm assuming what he did was he dropped 1 quake over here and 3 zaps on the revenge tower, and then 1 quake over here and 2 zaps to hit the lava launcher. But he also picked up both of the spell towers as collateral. So very nice setup there. Doom, you still use Jetpack Arrow Hydra in Legends 1? Yes. I've got 5 accounts in the top 200. Wix is absolutely right about that. My 6th account is very close. It's like rank 250 or something. Very close. I am going to do that account on the stream, the offense, and hopefully get 320, although I had a bad day yesterday. I went 250 yesterday on that account. I had amazing defense and then just the worst offense to pair it with. Why do I have recall? Yeah, I forgot that's what you did in this attack. You brought the recall spell by mistake. You must have forgotten to switch your CC requests. That's kind of one of the biggest issues with that user interface, is that it doesn't do a good job of managing the CC properly. I did some unique-ish attacks on day 3 and day 5. Let's check those out. Swagger recall, very nice hit. That definitely should have been a revive though, right? Blame Supercell for that, sure. Zoro, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you, bro. Day 3, let's take a look. We can check out what Leo did on these guys. Leo only had one account in day 3. What is this? This is Super Giants with an E-Titan, 6 Rocket Loons. I don't even know what this army is. Never seen anything like this before. Very interesting. Trigger the Rage Shower with the Rocket Loons, okay. Nice Fireball. That was definitely identified early. One Quake together with the Blower, okay. Maybe you could have gotten the Revenge Shower if you held on to the Blower a little bit. But obviously that wasn't an issue in the end, right? You did end up tripling this one. This 4 Super Giant thing is definitely throwing me off. Not exactly sure how you ended up getting value from those. I remember when the Heroic Torch was first leaked, there was a video going around of somebody using mass Super Giants together with the Heroic Torch, and it was crushing every base. Although that was in normal mode, it was literally just the craziest spam ever, and it was crushing every base. I mean, half the base is gone and you have like almost all of your spells left. Won't you show Dark Heaven CWL? I can, sure. Super Giants are great wall breaker substitutes. That's interesting, actually. Especially since they target defenses. You can probably get some good angles that way. You swagged some decent spells here, didn't you? Very nice. A cool attack. I'm still confused on the Super Giants though. Let's check day 5, what you ended up doing. You did one fail. But let's show the triple. This was with, okay, yeah, this was, I remember I saw this live and I was thoroughly impressed. You tested for Teslas there. You must have scanned the base, done your research, dropped tons of balloons. This was definitely a cool attack. You guys have to see this. 22 balloons. Almost a Lalo, but not quite. Nice Fireball. Combining the Fireball together with a with the backpack to pick up the Revenge Shower, although that does need a Quake still. Use some other Quakes to hit the, you know, the CC. Very cool setup. Reviving the Queen. Very interesting. I'm watching 3 channels who are using same army that I use. Their offense look extremely good. I did the same thing they do. But my healers left my army yeah, it's the healers have the way that they work that a lot of people don't particularly understand is that they will transfer when whatever they are healing is at full health. That's when they transfer. And so some people expect healers to stay on one thing, but it doesn't always end up happening that way. Sweet attack, I wish I had that much concentration. I gotta say, Leo has really impressed me this week with his performance, especially with this modifier. It's very difficult. Let's show you guys Itsu's attacks. He did do 3 triples on us, right? That's 1, 2, 3 triples. Yeah, healers have an interesting AI. I think they could use some tweaking, honestly. Especially with throwers. You oftentimes see that one thrower will stay back and then steal all of the healers. And I don't think that should be the case. So this is Itsu going with a queen charge into super bowlers. This is kind of what he's been using throughout the week, right? Like, not just against us, but in the other clans as well. In the other matches, I should say. Against the other clans. Essentially just going for a funnel down this flank. He's probably going to end up sending the super bowlers behind the fire spitters. Could totally see that working out properly. Is he going to try to pick up the king? He is. Wow, with no spells too. Usually the queen loses that fight. A ricochet and the enemy queen, or enemy king I should say. But with the monolith arrow, she's able to take them down quickly enough before they kill her, I guess. This is interesting. He ended up going into both of the fire spitters. Didn't expect that. I guess a proper justification would be to go into the revenge tower early. But then you're dealing with the threat of 2 fire spitters. I thought the pathing was good both ways, but it does make sense that he went this way. Itsu and his clanmates were doing fireball throwers in the starting rounds. Yeah, that threw us off, didn't it? Because we ended up saving some bases that were supposed to be anti-fireball, and then they didn't use a single fireball attack on us. Not a single one. Not a single one of their attacks on us were with fireball. That was crazy. I'll be honest. We're stressing about defense because day 2 through 4 did not have good defense. And then only to get switched up on. Nice attack from Itsu. And a box type base that you show now yesterday, everything goes well, but suddenly all my healers shifted to the king. I used stick. Yeah. Happens, bro. This is a base I found recently in Legends. I failed on it, so I saved it. And I edited. Oh, okay, so I lied. They did end up using 1 fireball attack on us. And that was Itsu. And that was this attack. Fireball throwers. And he's got 2 zaps and a quake. I'm assuming that's for the lava launcher. There's really no better target for 2 zaps and 1 quake together with the backpack. Although you have to get a good angle in the backpack. It's not exactly straightforward. I do like how he delayed the deployment of the mini warden. A lot of people tend to just throw the mini warden in there, but that thing is very delicate and has a big tendency to go in front of the throwers, and check it out. Already the mini warden is gone. So he revives the warden there so that he gets the boost from the healing. Nice invis. Not sure what he's doing here. Very interesting that he let the Duke travel a bit before deploying the backpack. Very interesting. Makes sense. Itsu hit this base. Nephi made it. Is that really what I did? I used his own base against him. Clasher, hey, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you guys on the stream. Did you know you can recall the Duke as he's flying across the base? Is there any utility to that though? Because the Duke flying across the base is what gets the value, right? But that's interesting. There's no utility. Yeah, it makes sense. Nice attack from Itsu. Fireball throwers on a lava launcher base, but he makes it work quite nicely. And I gotta say, I definitely think that the fireball together with the backpack arrow has a good potential with the you know, with the meteor golems once they get a buff. Can you show me the group? Yes, let's take a quick look. We are in 4th. Everybody's attacks are finished. We're in 4th at the moment, but we will be finishing ahead of Itsu's clan once we get our plus 10. Itsu's clan did not get a plus 10 today, so we will be ahead of them by 4 stars, behind 2nd place by 1 star. Definitely very close amongst the top teams. Siva 2 ended up with 344 stars for the total. Very nice performance in Titan 1. Strong Legend League 1 next. Yes, it's going to be a very sweaty CWL. It will be the first time we've had a leaderboard for CWL since, shoot, it's been how long's it been? Since like April or something, or even before April. Are you going to stream your Legends hit? I'm going to do 8 right now, and then the rest I will do all tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a total of about 88 on stream tomorrow. You guys will see all of that because those are the last hits of the season. Let's show you guys the last attack that Itsu did, and then we can move on to the Legend League attacks. Another marathon. It will be another marathon, yes. This was Itsu on Reshik here with Super Bowlers. Another Angry Jelly Queen Charge together with the Super Bowlers. Looks like he is opting to go for one of the Fire Spitters. And it's also interesting that he likes to go into the Enemy King. I mean, it makes perfect sense because of the sheer amount of HP that the Enemy King has. Almost too much. But the Monolith Arrow makes quick work of him. Nice invis there. Nice Ice Golem. And already the Angry Jelly is done. Is he going to risk it here? He recalls. Maybe he could have picked up the scatter shot, but I guess better play it safe than sorry. Looks like he set up an entry to go into the Town Hall directly. That makes perfect sense. You are in July, that's correct. I am helping them with their push. Trying to get them as high up on the leaderboard as I can. That's correct. The king is so annoying, bro. Never dies. Yeah, he has a lot of DPS as well, not just a ton of HP. Definitely underrated, although his equipments are starting to fall off. I think that the meta is so heavily air-oriented at the moment that none of the king's equipments are really shining in this meta. It's only a matter of time before we see another cool equipment. How you manage nearly 5 accounts for the Legends push? It's actually 6, but 5 of them are in the top 200. And how do I manage it? I just do it, bro. There's no secret. Another nice attack from Itsu. He did manage 3 triples on us, so GG to him. Swagger freeze. Very cool. And yeah, that's that. Definitely a nice week for us. Nice to be in 3rd place. And yeah, that is that. Let's switch over to Rage. Are you using Jetpack Hydra on all of them? Yes. Backpack Arrow with Rage Gem Healing Tome. This is my combination that I use for Legends 1. Are you thrower, attacker, or dragon? At the moment, I do use Hydra, but in that 1 week that they were trying to like place all of us in Legends 1, 2, or 3, I was using Backpack Arrow together with throwers, and that managed to qualify all of my accounts into Legends 1. Are you buying other offers in the shop that is cheaper? Only Gold Pass? Only Gold Passes, pretty much. I do buy some other offers when it's early in the Town Hall cycle, but after a few months, nothing really good comes up. Especially because I don't really get the best prices. These are really not great prices. Like, I have to spend more than a Gold Pass just to get 3 books here. Not exactly worth it. I want to use the backpack, but I suck pretty bad with the arrow. The arrow does need practice. You're not wrong about that. I will agree with you there. Okay, what do we have here? It's an interesting layout. I think I could probably backpack arrow here, the CC and the multi-inferno, and try to set up a Hydra entry to go into the monolith. I think that is the correct approach here, although I've never seen this base before, so I should try to be a little careful. Let's see. Let's test for a Tesla. There is no Tesla. I don't think that those rocket loons actually did anything useful for me. I did unfortunately miss the arrow there. The Giant's going to pick up the Revenge Tower. Very nice. Going to use that Overgrowth essentially to finish the funnel that I missed. Going to use the poison over the Guardian there. And probably some rocket loons as well in the area to tank that properly. This should be an easy triple, I think. The Queen is still alive, so maybe she can eventually round around and pick up the air defense. That would be nice. This looks crushed. Already looking super duper crushed. Let's use a freeze here. Some good freeze value. And then I'm just going to wait until I have a good pathing for the Duke. Nice and easy. No offense, but I'm seeing more Indian viewers and most Clash live streams. I think a big reason for that is because my name is Dhoom. And apparently that's a word in Hindi, is that right? I assume you never really enter the Town Hall since you're not using double books on the Warden. really the biggest reason I'm not using the... Oh, here we do... Check this out, guys. GreenEternity has promoted to Legends. Do want to give a big shout out to all my mates that helped me get there. And I also want to give out the bonuses. Here, give me one quick second. Doom is a movie. Yes, it is. It is. Give me some tips like why you use the Ray Gem. Basically, the Ray Gem is it's a trade-off. I'm not going to say it's better than the Double Tome because they're both good in their own regard. You still have free event medals in the shop to claim? Yeah, but I'm really not going to use them. That's the truth of the matter. Who do I give bonuses to? I should give them to these people. I think that's good, right? I don't need bonuses on any of my accounts. Okay. Nice and easy. Congrats on CWL. Yeah, thank you so much. Check this out. I gotta get a screenshot here. This is huge. 3rd place ahead of Itsu's clan. 1 star behind the Ukrainian guys. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm sorry. Maybe someone in the chat will teach me there. I've got some good players in the clan. Doing a good job. W, yes, absolutely. And Sahil, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, bro. Great finish, I gotta say. After everything was, after the way things were going from day 2 to day 4, I'm happy we ended up picking up 3rd place in the end. And yeah, so you're also trying to ask about the Life Gem. I definitely think that Life Gem Healing Tome has a potential, although I'm seeing it mostly in esports rather than in Legends. It's not something I would chance in Legends 1 at the moment. Oh, I picked up a nice disconnect on one of my other accounts that should hopefully boost me into the top 100. It's Bunny. Oh, that's cool. You should definitely change your YouTube username so that I can recognize you a little more quickly. See top CWL clans, it shows in top. Nope. It does not quite yet. And I don't think it will until the end of next month. What is your reason to use the Rage Gem instead? It saves totem spells. That is what it does. You're saving a lot of totem spells. Because the Dragon Riders are doing a lot more one-shots and moving through the base a little more quickly. You would typically use a totem on some defenses that are slower to go down. But if I ran the double tome, essentially I would want to bring a rage spell. To pick up some nice value there with the setup. Just have to be obviously a little careful about the follow-up. A little worried about this monolith area, that could be dangerous. I think I'm going to just put overgrowth on it. I typically don't put overgrowth on stuff when it's you know, not yet raged. I'm a little worried about the Town Hall, but I think as long as I can get through the rest of the base cleanly, that the Town Hall won't be an issue. Looks like already I have a triple with a swag revive on Hiroya. Are you farming for walls? Nah. Absolutely not, bro. I really couldn't care less about walls because every good strategy has some good plan for the walls. So I really couldn't care less about trying to max my walls out. Why do you save a dragon? Usually for some kind of cleanup. Some funneling. It's just a muscle memory. Actually, that's probably a better answer for why I save a dragon. It's really just muscle memory. I've had some clutch saves from that one dragon. Walls are overrated. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you there. Wasting all your time with farming walls, although it might only take you one day, just doesn't give you the value that you think it does. It's better to just focus your time on practicing strategies and stuff like that. To pick up some nice value there with the setup. I think I want to save my freezes for the town hall area. It looks a little more dangerous. And I can just use totems in this early phase. Or am I even going to use the overgrowth? Probably right here. I think that's fine. Freeze. Using freeze before the ray shower goes off is always good. You don't want to... I mean, it's okay to use it after the ray shower goes off, but using it before means that the other defenses that are not covered by the freeze won't be raged. That's a little touch that a lot of people miss. Here's a swag totem and a swag revive. Very nice hit. I just do it because I'm bored. It makes sense if you have only one account. But when you have 6 like me, it makes no sense. Okay, 3 hits done, 5 left. Hopefully I triple them all. You make it look so easy, don't understand. It's easy sometimes. I'll be honest, it's not always easy. Okay, what do I go for here on this base? So this one might not be easy. I think an early approach into the revenge shower does make sense here. I might even be able to outright take down the revenge shower. That would be cool. Let's try that. If I miss it, then I miss it. I do get it, which is very nice. I've never seen this base before, so this is me kind of figuring out a plan on the fly. Not sure what happened to the music. I will get the music back after this hits. The music has been interrupted, unfortunately. Going to use the overgrowth to cover 2 of those raged multi-infernos. Those are really dangerous. I'm essentially just worried about the town hall area, but I still have the orb. Okay, I think now I can look away from the music, figure out why it stopped playing. There we go. Got a nice orb there. I think I can use the freeze on the logger right there. Although I did miss the air defense, unfortunately. And I think this is going to be another swag revive. Nice and easy. Going back to you saying you were using throwers, you use air on all your accounts? Yes, I do. And it is faster and it saves time, you're right. But also it's very strong. To be honest with you though, if we were in a meta where it was clearly on the ground, then I would be using ground stuff to try to hit the leaderboard. Legends attack and CWL attacks are different because Legends attack you easily get 3-star in 1 minute 30 seconds, but in CWL it's hard to get 3-star. Why? I did honestly have a good week. You low-key look like Nebrax, kind of. Yeah, Nebrax is I guess you can say I'm a fan of him. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this army works great in CWL. I don't have any huge gripes against it. So I have one account with 21 stars, one account with 20, but with just a 97%, 2 accounts with 18 stars, but only from doing 6 attacks each, 1 account with 14 stars, and another account with 17. I don't know, I gotta say that all of my accounts had a good run. Do you think only getting CC with the backpack is enough value? It depends. If getting the CC also gives you a good funnel, then you can get away with not getting anything else. But typically you will want to look for funnel as well as the value. I think again my music has just gone off. It has. Very interesting. Glad I caught that before the hit. I do have to shoot the backpack at a bit of a slight angle here. And the arrow as well. But I missed the air bombs. That's not good, actually. The air bombs are really strong on this face. I think I'm going to use the overgrowth like so. It's a little early, actually. I might be failing this, guys. It's funny because I just tripled this base. It was a little different. But I think we have a fail here. This one fell apart because I unfortunately did not get the value I was looking for with the backpack. I can revive the Duke, but it's not for much. It's really not. It's just for percentage. What else can I get here? I'm just happy I got the Town Hall, because I've seen 1 stars happen. GG to that base. I hate the YouTube copyright music system. It's not that great. I agree. I think that they're using AI at the moment to try to sort that. And so right now I'm using custom music. Dhoom, have you seen the new crafted defenses and any thoughts on that? I think we are going to have another one-sided crafted defense meta. I'm expecting that everybody will be using the new Hero Hunter, which is looking pretty intense. And I think that the biggest issue with the next round of crafted defenses, at least with the stats that I saw, is that essentially they all have too much range and they all have too much HP. Some of them need to be cut back just a little bit. Like all of them will have 6,000 HP, which is more than the monolith. And I definitely do not think that a defense which has a favorite target of heroes should have more HP than the monolith. It should have roughly the same HP as like Scattershot maybe. Alright, I guess the Scatter Shot does have a lot of HP now as well. Maybe the Lava Launcher, right? With 4,900. I think that's a bit reasonable. The music is pleasing. I'm glad you like it. And hey, thanks for the sub, Sahil. Appreciate that. Okay, let's do 3 more attacks here. Yeah, I'm really thinking that the crafted defenses are just a little too strong. Looking a little bit menacing. Let's check for Teslas here. There's one Tesla. I'm not sure I want to use that though. I can't waste too much more time. Did hopefully get the CC. I missed it, unfortunately. I think I can follow it up here with a Hydro Approach on this side. Missing that Revenge Tower definitely wasn't good. I'm probably going to end up using Overgrowth over it. Maybe not. To get a nice orb. So maybe I can finish this off. I think that there is potential. It's very close. I'm a little nervous. I think I've got it. But yeah, that could have gone better in a lot of ways. And it's Gaku, which is pretty cool. Nice to triple him. Have you tried Icehound and CC? That was what I used in the very beginning of the Skywagon. Will you be watching the UFC? Probably. I do have the Fight Pass. Yep, I think it may be diverse. Everyone thought the Hero Bell will dominate first, but everyone used the Bomb Hive. I don't know about that. A lot of people I played with definitely anticipated the Bomb Hive to be strong and kind of disregarded the Hero Bell. Sniper, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a while, actually. I feel like the last time I saw you was several months ago. Where to see the next crafted defenses? If you go to Reddit and you search the subreddit Clash of Clans leaks, then you can scroll through that and see those there. I don't understand how free-to-play people get so much Book of Heroes. I don't know if they're really getting as much as you think. You can get one Book of Heroes for free here, and then you can get another one here for gems. And then there's also Clan Games, which occasionally has hero books. And now we have chests. I guess that's a thing now. You can get hero books from there. Yeah, Europe time just woke up. That's cool. We've got people watching from all over the world. Yeah, but they have like 10. Are you sure about that? I don't know any free-to-play guys with 10 hero books. Every week, 500 gem book for the rest of you. Yeah, that is probably one of the best values there for that. I hate this base. This is a base that's been giving me a hard time. It reminds me a lot of that number 15 base that I hit. Although I do see a bit of a promising approach here. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different here. Got the arrow value, except I missed the multi-inferno in the core, which is not great. Definitely wanted that. Hopefully I don't one-star this. Had to use both of my freezes early, so now I really got to be careful with the Dark Orb. Nice overgrowth there. And a nice orb as well. I think I might have this under control. Not 100% sure just yet. It's looking very close. Yeah, I don't know. If I can actually take my sweet time here to pick up the air defense, I might have this. I would have to really be patient though. Do I risk it, guys? I think I need to revive the prince here. I don't even want to risk the 1-star. I just want to get the town hall and call it good. But yeah, this base is really giving me a hard time lately. If you guys want a good base, then I'll send you the link to this one. I actually have it, but I unfortunately don't have it ready for a friendly challenge just yet. 93% is the final there. Not bad. Go for 2. Yeah, I don't want to do any 1-stars at the end of the season, you know. There's a chance potentially I could have made it through the fire spitter, but I'm not sure about the super wizard tower with the Duke. The Duke's Fireheart ability is not enough to overcome the damage of the super wizard tower. I'll show you guys. He gets 150 self-healing per second, but the super wizard tower gives 327 DPS. So, it's the last 2 days, so don't take the risk. Yeah, I think you're right. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. That's what I was thinking. Hopefully the defense comes through. I definitely need good defense today. And check it out, it's the same base. It's a little different. It's a little different. The rage towers are a little interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna drop a baby dragon here, but that's because I want a perfect angle for the arrow. To pick up a good value there, but both of the spell towers are still up, so those can be dangerous. And this is intentional, by the way, for me to get my Duke to follow my army. I typically don't go for this. I'm going to do a 1 freeze there to delay the activation of the rage shower, but I'm probably going to do another freeze soon. Right there. Let's use the overgrowth there. I do have to obviously be careful about now the remaining totem spells. Yeah, I usually have 2 stars, right? But there's still no 3-star here confirmed. Very good base building is involved here. I can say that for a fact. Whoever built this base really cooked something. Let's revive the Duke now, and hopefully get a triple. I mean, I've got nothing else. Fingers crossed. How can I play CWL with me? You do have to play some wars with us. I'm not really. I did make the mistake of taking players which did not play wars with us, and so we had no data on them. They probably save up books. You can only save one book at a time. I think that the free-to-play players are actually grinding their heroes there. I think that's the reason that they're getting the upgrades done. Global rank 47. Nice to be here. Definitely a little further off where I want to be, but this is my lowest reset account. I did have a bad offense day yesterday. I could have gotten this account into the top 200, but with only plus 250, it was only good enough to reset rank 247. And hopefully plus 298 is good enough for a boost. I think to get a proper boost, I need minus 260 or better. So probably a couple of 1 stars. It's definitely doable. I'll show you guys this is the base I'm running. Is this one right here. It's definitely a good base. I got good defense yesterday, so it could totally happen again. How many accounts left? 5, but I'm not going to do those until later today. I will be streaming before the end of the Legends Day today, and you will be seeing some of those hits, maybe not all of them, but some of those, and then I will go through all of my last day hits right at reset. That is the plan there. And yeah, this base is looking pretty good. If you guys want bases, I can send you some good ones. I mean, that's just one of them. I've got a bunch of them. So text me on Discord for that. And yeah, hey guys, I do want to make that quick announcement. I should have probably done this announcement at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to make it now. And essentially, I'm working on a Discord server. It's not up just yet. I'm still doing some behind-the-scenes stuff. But essentially, that Discord server is going to be for any player that wants to find any deals. If you want to get paid to play Clash, then that server would be where you go. Or it's also good if you want to find players that you need for if you want to push your clans or push CWL. That's essentially the huge announcement. I should have done that at the beginning of the stream, but that is what that is. And I will also be hosting King of the Hill as a bit of a launch party for that server. 8-hour stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a long stream for sure. I don't know about 8 hours. I don't know if I can do that again, but it will definitely be several hours long. I can promise maybe at least 5. What do you think about Super Bowl or Queen Charge? It's good. If you're a good player with the Queen Charge, then you can definitely find some good success. All your accounts in Legends 1? Yes. All 6 of my accounts are not only in Legends 1, bro, but like pretty high up. Let me show you, like, this is my highest reset. I had a rank 50, I think. Rank 50 reset. I've already got good defense, actually. Minus 207. Managed to defend Nian, who is a very good player. This is another one of my bases, working quite well. Please do fun with subs like King of the Hill. I will be hosting King of the Hill, but that's going to... all the details will be on that Discord server. When will you launch the server? Hopefully tomorrow, but it might be the next day. It may potentially be the next day. But yeah, you guys will see... Also, the really interesting thing is that I want to offer a spot in Legend League CWL. So if you win that match of King of the Hill, not only you'll get a prize of like some passes, a payout as well, some cash like through PayPal maybe, but you'll also have a chance to participate with us in Legend League CWL if you win that. Discord server link, that server is not up yet. I'm still doing some work, trying to make sure I have all the permissions right, and all that stuff takes forever, honestly, but I will get it done as soon as I can. You guys will have full details on that. Yash, hey, what's going on? You sent me your player tag. I can check that out. Thoughts on the logger changes? I have no good thoughts about it. I'll tell you that. No good thoughts. Join Pro League? What Pro League? Like, I do have an esports team that I play with. They're Coastal Tides. But I'm really more just like a sub. It's like you love stressing yourself out with extra stuff. That's true. Surely I'll get free mod. Text me on Discord. I'll hit you up with the mod stuff. And so yeah, that is the huge announcement. That is the huge announcement, is that I will be hosting a King of the Hill with a decent prize pool, and not only a payout through PayPal, but also some passes. And I will also be offering a spot in Legend League CWL through that event as well. There might be multiple rounds as well. Yashika, Town Hall 18. Currently in Legends 2, that's pretty cool. Looking at your profile, the only thing I noticed is that your War Stars are low, your Legends trophies are low. The Legends trophies I can understand being a bit low because now you have to be in Legends 1 in order to pick up any of those Legends trophies. But it doesn't seem like you're pushing too crazy. Even in the old system, you didn't get very many total cups. But I mean, you're talking to somebody that's ultra competitive. So I'm always going to look at that kind of stuff. Insight Chest, you want me to give you some tips based on your League and Army? Yes, I absolutely will. Gonna do some base visits for the rest of the stream and then call it good on the night. It's already almost 2 a.m. and I'm getting tired. I like the scenery a lot. This was Goblin Cave scenery. I recognize this one. Very cool scenery. I like the gold. Like, this base has clear potential to defend in Legends 2. So I definitely think you can promote. But the tricky thing is obviously staying in Legends 1. You pretty much have to attack every day, or else you'll get demoted. Just wanted to know the top pushing clans play wars in that clan itself. I'm not sure what you mean. Top pushing? Yeah, they do actually. So like for example, July, they do spin some wars there. They have like their own players that they spin wars in, but you are allowed to leave. If you're there on like a stay deal, you're typically allowed to leave and go do wars in your own clan. So that is what I will be doing, is I still want to continue to try to build the streak of my own clan. Even though I'm helping other clans with their trophy push. Your base looks good, man. I really have nothing to say about it. Nothing negative. Nothing really to critique. This army is cool. Hydra. Although you might have to start looking for some new stuff. I do expect that with the balance changes and the new crafting phase soon, that we should potentially start looking at some other stuff. Insight Chest, let's check your base out. You should get more War Stars, so like definitely go for early attacks. Try to get 6 stars. The one above all, appreciate the sub. It's pretty cool. Sonu 100%. You have 2487 Legends trophies. That is a respectable amount. A bit more than the one we saw previously, right? 9,000 in the old system. That definitely means you're putting in the work to push. You're in Legends 2 at the moment, but it is hard to get out of Legends 2. Let's take a look at your army here. This is Dragon Riders. Since you're using the Hound, I'm assuming you're also bringing Duke Charge. I'm looking for your Spell Factory. Trying to figure out what spells you're using. Yeah, this is definitely a Duke Charge combination, right? Some tips I have is you should definitely watch Stars. Stars is posting on YouTube quite regularly. He's one of the best with this strategy. you're not using his exact combination, but this is definitely close enough that you could definitely learn from his attacks. Just look up stars, Clash of Clans. I don't know what to look for, to be honest. I have a feeling Fireball, Meteor Golem's going to be back. They are. Not only that, but I think it's going to be Fireball with Zapquake Backpack together. I think that's how it's going to be. I don't think it's just going to be Fireball. You could also run the Giant Arrow Backpack and just bring 4 or 5 Quakes. I could see that working out. Nice to see that you're properly working on your defenses. I assume that you have the gold pass too. Let me look for your... This is how you can tell if somebody has a gold pass, by the way, is go to the helper hut and look for the prospector. I don't see the prospector, so it does not seem like you're running the gold pass. I didn't see the prospector there. So you definitely have to do some storage upgrades because of without the gold pass you have to have like max storages before you can get through all the upgrades. If you're going to supercharge stuff, then obviously go for the stuff that's the most expensive. It looks like that's what you're working on right now. Lava launcher is finished. Although we are kind of now in air bombs meta. I definitely think that Air Bombs is performing the best right now on defense, especially in Legends 1 because of how many people are using air stuff. Jonas, let's check your base out. I'll check 3 more bases. So Jonas is going to be number 1. And then 2 more after him. I don't think I typed this right, but yeah, here it is. Johnny Pony. Very cool. With this scenery is really one of the coolest. I like that it's got the little bit of rain happening. Very cool scenery. And this style that they did around the base is they should really incorporate that into some other sceneries. It's pretty cool. Legends 1, nice to see you climbing the leagues. Looks like you are running some combination with the Ice Hound. I know that Applesauce has been posting a lot of videos with something like that. I'm not sure if that's what you're using. I'll look for your Spell Factory. Get some clues on what you're using from that. Here it is. Yeah, this definitely looks like it could be an applesauce kind of combination. I know he's running double overgrowth. Not sure about double revive. Thanks for the valuable feedback, of course, bro. Definitely always try my best there. Not able to use Minion Prince ability efficiently. Can you help me? To be honest with you, there's really no good way. And it's kind of one of those things where you have to not only predict them, but you have to have a good instinct, right? A good sense of, because the biggest problem with the Dark Orb is that if you don't use it early, like crazy early, then sometimes you won't get the positioning of the prince that you want, right? And so you have to really take a chance sometimes. But the distance that the orb travels is quite far. So, and also the duration is quite long, so you can get away with shooting it from far away and covering the defenses that you want, but you have to really take the risk. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but like you have to seize the opportunity. Like anytime you even smell the opportunity, you have to seize it. It's not easy to get consistently good prince abilities. I don't know why I use Hydra, it literally crushes bases, but when I try Dragon Rider's army, it's either overpowered or everything dead. Yeah, that's Stars makes it look too easy. Definitely think that. Definitely think that's... Okay, Ashish, let's check your base. Ash. With the Town Hall 18. Are you in Electro or are you in Legends 1? You are in Electro. You should definitely try to get yourself into Legend League. This base clearly has the defensive capability. Just judging by the level of everything. Playing in Legend League is absolutely invaluable experience because of the modifiers, right? There was once a point in time where Electro 33 had modifiers as well, but that is not the case anymore. Maybe you are trying to get out of Electro, but I know that defense is an issue in that league. But I have no comments on the defense levels. You've definitely got defense levels good enough to make it into Legend League, and it looks like you were there once, but demoted for some reason. You should definitely try to push yourself. But doing a good job on your base, I would say for sure. Nothing really negative to say about your base. It's something you gotta learn. Do some friendly challenges. Yeah, friendly challenges are very good. There's some, I don't know exactly how high of a level you are, but there's some clans which are, I should have them bookmarked, right? Maybe not. But there are some clans, yeah, here, like this is one, for example, that you can join. Here's the clan tag, and a bunch of people just come in and do friendly challenges. And this is also a good place to go and see some common legend spaces. Applesauce's army is easy to use, just have to use a hero's ability at the perfect time. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I think that he's showing a lot of his triples and not enough of his fails. I'm not sure what rank he's playing at, but I have 6 accounts in the global top 250, and I haven't seen him in a while. So that definitely means he's not in rank. So yeah, these clans are definitely good to go and do some practice. That's what I would say. Adam, hey, what's going on? Unfortunately, you're a little late to the stream. I'm going to be calling it good on the stream soon. And I think that's it for the base visit. CWL result, we did make it into Legend League. Check this out. How cool is that? Very cool. I'm a beginner and I got my Town Hall upgraded to level 6 today. Yeah, you've got a long ways to go. My username is Adam. Well, it's nice to meet you, bro. I don't know how much my streams will help you because most of my attacks are at the very top level. None of these strategies are usable in Town Hall 6. I'm not sure I can help you there. If you want some hints on how to perform at the low Town Halls, you should just go right here and visit their bases and check their camps. You can see what they're using. This doesn't exactly tell the full story. Just looking at their camps, you kind of have to also have a sense for the strategy. Like, for example, seeing 4 healers here, I could infer that he's probably running something with the Queen and the Prince, if I had to take a guess. Dhoom will give you 1 Town Hall 18. Who said that? Who said that? I'm not giving up any of my accounts, that's for sure. I've spent way too long on those. Here's Mingle Me, Town Hall 8. Looks like he's running an 8 heal or something. Very interesting with 1 dragon. Not exactly understanding this combination. Looks interesting though. I need this confidence upgraded to level 6. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, bro, but you've got a long ways to go. long ways to go. And yeah, well guys, that's pretty much it for the stream. If you've been hanging out this whole time, I appreciate you. Seriously, it's been a good stream, almost 3 hours long. Tomorrow will be an even longer stream, about 5 hours. Queen walk plus throwers. Well, you don't get throwers at those lower town halls, right? Town hall 8. So that was you might be talking about something else. Thrower walks. Is he bringing a thrower or something? Very interesting. Watching FIFA, yes, I'm excited for Argentina versus Switzerland. Very excited for that. I want to see Argentina make it through because I'm a big Messi fan. So hopefully that goes through. I'm sad about the US getting eliminated, but that was a good game played by Belgium. I gotta say, they were very high in energy. So that's what I'll be doing on my day off tomorrow. And yeah, in the clan castle. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Messi the GOAT, just like you. I'm nowhere near Messi's level. Me and Clash, I would say I'm more like Neymar, you know? Like, a little crippled sometimes. But Stars would definitely be the Messi of Clash. I want France to win because I'm French. That's totally cool. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm calling it good on the stream. It's been a good one. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. And yeah, take care and peace.